Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this evening's quiz. I hope you've all had a wonderful few weeks and are looking forward to another evening of fun questions and trivia, etc. So, as usual, we'll be starting about 8:05, just starting the stream a bit earlier to let people have some time to join if they would like to. So yeah, we'll get going in about 10 minutes. So in the meantime, use this time to go get yourself a drink, get yourself nice and settled, and also have a look at the picture round. So picture round this week, I've highlighted, I've got some maps that I've pre-found with different counties highlighted, and you just have to tell me which county it is that is highlighted in each picture. So easy in theory, practice probably slightly more difficult. There we go. Giving you a bit of a challenge. Hi, Andrew and Paul and all the rest of the Silver Surfers. I hope you are all well. I hope you've all had a lovely few weeks. And yeah, as I say, I hope you're ready for another evening of quizzing. So, as I say, the link to the picture round that I was talking about, as always, is over on the Facebook page. It's also in the video description. If you haven't found it, shout if you can't find it at all. But yeah, I hope you've all been keeping well. I apologise, I'm feeling very tired today. I had a week of holiday last week. Today was my first day back at work. So my brain's a little bit fried. But we'll make it through. And having 5 weeks to write the quiz, still ended up writing half of it 2 hours ago. It's always what happens. No matter how long I leave myself, it always ends up being last minute. But there we go. It should still be a good quiz. Feeling a little bit quiet so far. Hopefully more people should join us. As I say, we've got plenty of time for people to do so. Oh, hi, Rachel. Oh, I'm glad you made it. You're doing it from the train. Mum mentioned she didn't think you'd make it because you'd be on the train. So I'm glad you're here. Oh, yeah. So have you got long left on your journey? Should work all right. All you need to do is be able to hear me. So hopefully should be okay. This might not be able to get the picture round, depending if you're on your phone or your laptop or whatever. Hi, Mum. Hi, Ian. Yeah. As I say, Cinderella. It was a present from a friend for my birthday. Hi, Pram. Well, you're only just setting out, actually. You'll have plenty of time then. Goodness, you're going to be getting there quite late, though. But yes, so we'll be starting the quiz itself in about 5 minutes. So hello and welcome to anyone who's just joined. Yeah. No. Hi, Chris and Yvonne, and hi, Hannah. Yes, I hope you're all doing well. And so we'll be starting about 8:05, same as always, just to allow everybody who wants to join some time to join. So in the meantime, you can use this time to get yourself nice and settled, grab yourself a drink, etc., and have a look at the picture round. So the picture round, the link to that's in the video description. It's also over on the Facebook page. Oh, hi Jen as well. So yeah, it's in. You can find it in many places, but do let me know if you're having difficulty finding it. The quiz or the picture round this week, they're all maps of the UK with particular counties highlighted. You just have to tell me which counties they are. Did try to do outlines, but I decided that was slightly too tricky, and it was also very tricky to find outlines that didn't have anything marked on them. So I settled for highlighted ones instead. Yes. So something a little bit different. I don't think I've done anything like that for a picture round before. So hopefully you'll all enjoy it. But yes, you can use this time for that. You've got about 3 minutes till we're going to start properly. I'll start the quiz itself. So yeah. As I say, I apologise. I'm feeling very, very tired. So today was my first day back at work after a week's holiday. So my brain's a little bit fried. But we will, once we get into the quiz, it will be absolutely fine. And to be fair, I always end up saying I'm tired before a quiz. It seems to be my permanent state of being. So, you know. Oh, itchy either. All right. Just got a couple of minutes till we're going to start now. Probably dangerous. Me having a pencil, I'll just fiddle with it the entire quiz. So let me put that down. Sort of just picked it up without even thinking about it. But yeah, might be dangerous. I'll end up fiddling with it the entire quiz if I keep it in my hand. Just noticed my wireless mouse ports broken. Sorry, random point. But there we go. Yeah, so we'll be starting just a minute, just giving the last couple of people who want to join some time to join, and then we will get going. Oh, hello, Grandma. I've just seen your text message. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have everyone here. It's always nice that people still turn up after a year and 4 months now. It is crazy. Yeah, it's always nice that people still turn up for these. Okay. By my clock, it is now 8:05, which means we will make a start. So hello, I've probably said hello to everyone hundreds of times by now, but hello everyone and welcome to the quiz for this month. So five weeks since the last one's gone incredibly quickly. I hope you're all ready and prepared for another evening of fun quizzing and trivia. So the format for the quiz is the same as it always has been. We'll do 3 rounds, then have a short break. We'll then come back and mark those 3 rounds, do our final 2 rounds, again, have a short break, mark those final 2 rounds, and mark the picture round. So your round themes for this week, we're starting off as always with general knowledge. We've then got a round all about summer, given that I've just been on my summer holidays. I figured it made sense. We've then got a round all about sort of advertising slogans. So I tell you the slogan, you tell me the company. There's then a round all about animals, and finally ending things with a connection round. So hopefully something in there for everybody. So just before we start, a couple of ground rules. As I say, these are the same as every week, but I like to repeat them just in case anybody is new. Hi Ryan. So the first rule is please don't look your answers up. In the same vein as any sort of traditional pub quiz, it's the same concept here. The whole point of it is to test what you know, not what you can look up. Hi Leo and Matteo as well. Yeah, as I say, it's to test what you know, not what you can Google. So try and do things without search engines, etc. The second rule is please don't post your answers in the comments. Write them down on a bit of paper in a Word doc, something like that, but not in the comments. Obviously, that spoils it for everybody else if they can see what the answers are. It's not ideal. The third rule is just please be nice. I am human. I have feelings. I get upset if people are mean in the comments. So yeah, just be nice to me and to each other. And rule number 4 is just have fun. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. There's no prizes or anything. It is just for fun. So do enjoy yourselves. With that, I believe we are ready to start. So if you are ready to go, drop me a comment. And when I have several people saying they're ready, a sort of good majority saying they're ready, we will get going. Perfect. Okay, starting off, as always, round 1, your general knowledge round. Question number 1. What do you call a sausage that's made from pig's blood and fat, oatmeal and seasonings? So question number 1, what do you call a sausage that's made from pig's blood and fat, oatmeal and seasoning or seasonings? Number 2, what is the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they're communicating with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? So, number 2, what's the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they're communicating with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? Number 3, what type of work would a farrier do? So, number 3, what type of work would a farrier do? Farrier is spelled Farrier. Number 4, the match at Wimbledon between Andy Murray and Stan Wawrinka on the 29th of June 2009 was the first to do what? So, number 4, the match at Wimbledon between Andy Murray and Stan Wawrinka on the 29th of June 2009 was the first to do what? Number 5, which actor played the title character in the film Saving Private Ryan? So, number 5, which actor played the title character in the film Saving Private Ryan? Number 6, in Texas Hold'em, what are the first 3 community cards better known as? So, number 6, in Texas Hold'em, what are the first 3 community cards better known as? Number 7, which member of the British royal family was born on the 10th of June 1921 in Corfu? So, number 7, which member of the British royal family was born on the 10th of June 1921 in Corfu? Number 8 is multiple choice. So, which city has the largest cathedral in the UK? Is it A, Liverpool, B, Manchester, or C, London? So, number 8, which city has the largest cathedral in the UK? Is it A, Liverpool, B, Manchester, or C, London? Number 9, which actor who died in August 2014 said, "You're only given a little spark of madness, you mustn't lose it"? So, number 9, which actor who died in August 2014 said, "You're only given a little spark of madness, you mustn't lose it"? And finally, number 10, Anzac was a First World War Army Corps featuring soldiers from which 2 countries? Half a point per country. So, number 10, Anzac was a First World War Army Corps featuring soldiers from which two countries? And Anzac is ANZAC. Okay, so that's the end of the questions for round one. If you'd like any questions repeating, then do let me know. Yep, number 2, of course. So number 2 was, what is the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they're communicating with artificial intelligence or a human operator on a computer? Okay, so no one else has asked for any other repeats, so I'll move on to round 2 now. So round 2 is all about summer, I'll say. Seemed fitting since I've just got back from my holiday. So summer round, question number 1. In which city were the Summer Olympic Games held in the year 1992? So number 1, in which city were the Summer Olympic Games held in 1992? Number 2, which duo had a hit in 1978 with Summer Nights? So number 2, which duo had a hit in 1978 with Summer Nights? Number 3, which US state is nicknamed the Sunshine State? So number 3, which US state is nicknamed the Sunshine State? Number 4, if you were born on the 4th of July, what would your star sign be? So number 4, if you were born on the 4th of July, what would your star sign be? Number 5, whose summer villa is at Castel Gandolfo? So number 5, whose summer villa is at Castel Gandolfo? Number 6, who wrote the musical Porgy and Bess, which contains the song Summertime? So number 6, who wrote the musical Porgy and Bess, which contains the song Summertime? Number 7, which singer was born LaDonna Adrian Gaines? So number 7, which singer was born LaDonna Adrian Gaines? Sorry, Mum. Just seen your comment. Number 8, fruit and which other ingredient are the 2 main ingredients of a summer pudding? So number 8, fruit and which other ingredient are the 2 main ingredients of a summer pudding? Number 9, on which saint's day is it said that if it rains, 40 more days of rain will follow? I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me what the date of that saint's day is. So number 9, on which saint's day is it said that if it rains, 40 more days of rain will follow? And you can get a bonus point if you can tell me the exact date that saint's day is. And finally, question number 10. Which group had a hit with the song In the Summertime, released in 1970? So, number 10, which group had a hit with the song In the Summertime, released in 1970? Okay, with that, we are at the end of round 2. So as before, if you need any questions repeating, then just let me know. I'll leave a few seconds and then we'll move on to the next round. Okay, no one's asked for any repeats, so we'll move on to round 3 now. So round 3 is all about advertising slogans. Sorry, I've moved on to the next round, so what I'll do, I'll repeat that one in the break after round 3. So round 3 is all about advertising slogans. So I'll read you the slogan and you just have to tell me what company it's for. So company number 1, who has the slogan, "Because you're worth it"? Number 2, the slogan is "Challenge everything". So number 2 is "Challenge everything". And I've just seen the request for a repeat. Again, I'll do that at the end of round 3. Number 3, the slogan is "The best a man can get". So number 3 is "The best a man can get". Number 4 is "Just do it". So number 4 is "Just do it". Number 5 is "The world's local bank". So number 5 is "The world's local bank". Number 6 is "It's not for girls". Number 6 is "It's not for girls". Number 7 is "Live well for less". So number 7 is "Live well for that". Repeat that one. "Live well for less". Pardon me. Number 8 is "It's got our name on it". So number 8 is "It's got our name on it". Thanks, Ian. Number 9 is maybe she's born with it. So 9 is maybe she's born with it. And finally, question 10 is loves the jobs you hate. So number 10 is loves the jobs you hate. Okay, and with that, we are at the end of round 3. And so we're at the end of the first half of the quiz. So we will have a short break for about 3.5, 4 minutes now. If you've got any questions you'd like repeating from any of the first 3 rounds, then drop me a message with the round number and the question number, and I'll repeat those for you. Let's say I've seen a request for question 1, I believe was round 2. Rachel, was that 1 to 3 from round 3? So I'll repeat round 2. Yeah, round 2, question 1, because I've had that request. So round 2, question 1 was in which city were the Summer Olympics held in the year 1992? And then 1 to 3 from round 3. So number 1 was because you're worth it. Number 2 was challenge everything. And number 3 was the best a man can get. I believe I also saw a request for round 2, question 10. Looks like that's been deleted, but I will repeat that one anyway. So round 2, question 10 was which group had a hit with the song In the Summertime, which was released in 1970? That's all the requests I've had, requests for repeats I've had so far. We'll come back in probably about 2.5 minutes and mark those ones. If you're happy with all the answers, don't forget you can always use this time to have a look at the picture round. Cool. Just about 1 more minute now. Pardon me. Okay, so it's been plenty of time. So let's go through the answers for the first 3 rounds now. Starting at the beginning, as always. So your general knowledge round question 1. The name for that sausage that's made from pig's blood and fat, oatmeal and seasonings is black pudding. Number 2, the test of whether or not a human is able to tell if they're talking to another human or AI is called the Turing test. Number 3, a farrier would shoe horses. Number 4, that Wimbledon match between Andy Murray and Stan Wawrinka was the first one to be played entirely with the retractable roof closed. If you've just said anything about the roof being closed, then you can have that point. Number 5, the actor that played the title character in the film Saving Private Ryan is Matt Damon. Number 6, in Texas Hold'em, the first 3 community cards are better known as the flop. And number 7, the member of the British royal family who was born on the 10th of June 1921 in Corfu was Prince Philip. Number 8, the city that has the largest cathedral in the UK is Liverpool. So answer A from the multiple choice. Number 9, the actor who said the quote, "You're only given a little spark of madness, you mustn't lose it," was Robin Williams. And number 10, the 2 countries that made up Anzac was Australia and New Zealand. So you get half a point for each of those. So that's all the answers for round 1. Round 2, around about summer. So question number 1, the Summer Olympic Games were held in Barcelona in 1992. Number 2, the duo that had a hit in 1978 with Summer Nights are John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Prime, I'll come back to that at the end. Number 3, the US state that's called the Sunshine State is Florida. Number 4, if you were born on the 4th of July, your star sign would be Cancer. Number 5, the person whose summer villa is at Castel Gandolfo is the Pope. Number 6, the person that wrote the opera Porgy and Bess that contains the song Summertime is George Gershwin. I had a correction from that after that question was read, so it's an opera, not a musical. But yes, the answer to that is George Gershwin. Number 7, the singer that was born La Donna Adrian Gaines is Donna Summer. Number 8, fruit and bread make up summer pudding, or the 2 main ingredients anyway. So bread is your answer there. Number 9, the Saints' Day that it said if it rains on that day, then 40 more days of rain will follow is St. Swithin's Day. And you get a bonus point as well if you manage to say that was on the 15th of July. And finally, number 10, the group that had a hit with the song In the Summertime in 1970 was Mungo Jerry. Then round 3, the slogans. Number 1, Because You're Worth It is L'Oreal. Number 2, Challenge Everything is EA Games. Number 3, The Best a Man Could Get is Gillette. Number 4, Just Do It is Nike. Number 5, the world's local bank is HSBC. Number 6, It's Not for Girls is Yorkie, the chocolate bars, even though I used to eat them, even though it's not for girls, apparently. Number 7, Live Well for Less is Sainsbury's. Number 8, It's Got Our Name on It is Wix. Number 9, Maybe She's Born With It, maybe it's Maybelline. And number 10, loves the jobs you hate, is Mr. Muscle. And then, because I've had a request for it, round 1, question 1, the answer was black pudding. Okay, so that is the end of the first half of the quiz. So we will make a start now on round 4. Right, make a start on the second half. So round 4 is all about animals. So question number 1, to what part of the world is the capybara native? So number 1, to what part of the world is the capybara native? So capybara spelled C-A-P-Y-B-A-R-A. Prem, I've repeated the answer to question 1 for you. Unless I got the wrong round. Oh, yeah, I repeated that at the end of the answers, Prem, but the answer was black pudding. Just again. Yeah, so going back to round 4 now. So just to recap, question 1 was to what part of the world is the capybara native? So then number 2 is which is the largest type of penguin? So number 2, which is the largest type of penguin? No worries, Prem. Number 3, the fossa is a cat-like mammal related to the mongoose and is found only in which country? So number 3, the fossa is a cat-like mammal related to the mongoose and it's found only in which country? You know, I just noticed I've written something very silly as the answer. It's definitely not mongoose. Mongoose is not a country. Question number 4. Which common British bird is a colourful mix of blue, yellow, white and green and weighs about the same as a £1 coin? So number 4, which common British bird is a colourful mix of blue, yellow, white and green and weighs about the same as a £1 coin? Number 5, what part of a basset hound is especially long? So number 5, what part of a basset hound is especially long? Number 6, what part of the body is a Manx cat missing, which is typically found on other cats? So, number 6, what part of the body is a Manx cat missing, which is typically found on other cats? Number 7, what is the largest bird that's native to Australia? So, number 7, what is the largest bird that's native to Australia? Number 8, what is the largest meat-eating land animal? So, number 8, what is the largest meat-eating land animal? Number 9, what is the skin on a deer's antlers called? So, number 9, what is the skin on a deer's antlers called? And finally, question 10, what does an ungulate mammal have? So, number 10, what does an ungulate mammal have? Ungulate is spelled Ungulate. Okay, so that is the end of round 4. As before, if you need any of those questions repeating, then let me know. Okay, so we'll move on to round 5. So round 5 is a connection round. So for anyone who's not done one of these in my quizzes before, what these are, they're general knowledge questions, but all of the answers have some sort of connection, and question 10 will ask you what that connection is. So question number 1, what was the former name for the element mercury, which was thought to be the liquid form of a different element? So, number 1, what was the former name for the element mercury, which was thought to be the liquid form of a different element? Number 2, the females of which species of spider are famous for sexual cannibalism, often killing and eating the males? So, number 2, the females of which species of spider are famous for sexual cannibalism, often killing and eating the males? Number 3, what was the name of Robert Stephenson's steam locomotive that won the Rainhill Rail Trials in the year 1829? So, number 3, what was the name of Robert Stephenson's steam locomotive that won the Rainhill Rail Trials in 1829? Number 4, what was the nickname of Captain Benjamin Pierce, played by Alan Alda in the TV show MASH? So, number 4, what was the nickname of Captain Benjamin Pierce, played by Alan Alda in the TV show MASH? Number 5, what is the largest animal of the weasel family? So, number 5, what is the largest animal of the weasel family? Number 6, which of the 7 wonders of the world was a statue of the Greek god of the sun, Helios? So, number 6, which of the 7 wonders of the world was a statue of the Greek god of the sun, Helios? Number 7, what is the name given to a giant cloud of dust and gas in space? So, number 7, what is the name given to a giant cloud of dust and gas in space? Number 8, which athletics event began in Hawaii in 1978 with a 2.4-mile open water swim, a 112-mile cycle ride, and a marathon? So, number 8, which athletics event began in Hawaii in 1978 with a 2.4-mile open water swim, a 112-mile cycle, and a marathon? Number 9, the device that may be fitted to a bicycle to power the lights without batteries is not, strictly speaking, a dynamo. What is it? So, number 9, the device that may be fitted to a bicycle to power the lights without batteries is not, strictly speaking, a dynamo. What is it? And finally, question 10. What is the connection between all or part of the last 9 answers? So, number 10. What is the connection between all or part of the last 9 answers? Okay, and with that, we're at the end of all of the questions for this evening. So, again, I'll give you a short, sort of 3 to 4 minute long break. And this is also your chance to ask for any repeats from the last 2 rounds. You make sure to put the round number and the question number as well, just so that I know which one you're asking for. It's also your last chance to have a look at the picture round if you haven't done so already. The link to that is either in the video description or also over on the Facebook page. Let me know if you can't find that. So for repeats, we've got round 4, question 9. So round 4, question 9 was, what is the skin on a deer's antlers called? And then round 5, question 5 is, what is the largest animal of the weasel family? Okay, I'll just give you a few more minutes to finish pulling all your answers together. I'll give you about probably 2.5 minutes from now. Feel free, if you still need any questions repeating, to let me know. Pardon me. It's about a minute left now. Just less. Okie dokie, you've had plenty of time. So let's make a start on the answers now. So question number one, well, starting with round 4, question number 1, animals round. So number 1 is, to what part of the world is the capybara native? It's native to Central and South America. Or if you've just put South America, that's also fine. Or even if you just put Central America, I'll also accept that. Number 2, the largest type of penguin is an emperor penguin. Number 3, the fossa is found only in Madagascar. Number 4, the common British bird, it's all bright and colourful and weighs about the same as a pound coin, is a blue tit. Number 5, a basset hound's ears are especially long. Number 6, a Manx cat is missing a tail. Number 7, the largest bird that's native to Australia is the emu. Number 8, the largest meat-eating land mammal is a polar bear. Number 9, the skin on a deer's antlers is called velvet. And number 10, an ungulate mammal has hooves. Moving on to the connection round now. So number 1, the former name for the element mercury was quicksilver. It was believed that it was just liquid silver till it was proved otherwise. Number 2, the females of the black widow spider are famous for killing and eating the males. So black widow is your answer. Number 3, the name of Robert Stephenson's steam locomotive was Stephenson's Rocket, or just Rocket is fine. Number 4, the nickname of Captain Benjamin Pierce in MASH was Hawkeye. Number 5, the largest animal of the weasel family is a wolverine. Number 6, the wonder of the world that was a statue of the Greek god of the sun Helios was the Colossus of Rhodes. Number 7, the name for a giant cloud of dust and gas in space is a nebula. Number 8, that athletics event with a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile cycle ride and a marathon is an Ironman triathlon. Number 9, the device that's fitted to a bicycle to power the lights without a battery is technically called a magneto, even though most people know it as a dynamo. So finally, question 10 for this round, the connection between all of them is Marvel characters, or sort of Marvel and X-Men. They're all part of the same overall universe. So yes, you've got Quicksilver, Black Widow, Rocket, Hawkeye, Wolverine, Colossus, Nebula, Iron Man, and Magneto. Finally, moving on to the answers for the picture round. This one was all the counties of the UK. You just have to tell me which ones are highlighted. So number 1 is Cornwall. Number 2 is Essex. Number 3 is County Durham. 4 is Warwickshire. 5 is Somerset. 6 is Cumbria. 7 is Hampshire. 8 is Norfolk. 9 is Oxfordshire. And 10 is Surrey. Of course, Declan, yeah. So round 4, question 10, the answer to that is ungulate mammals have hooves. So there we go. That's the end of all your questions and your answers. So that's the end of the quiz for this evening. I hope you all had a lovely time. And so the next quiz will be in 4 weeks' time. So I believe, let me look up what that date is. So the next quiz will be on the 20th of September. So I will see you all then. Oh, okay, the answer to number 9 on the picture round was Oxfordshire. So where I live. So yeah, thank you everyone. Yeah, have a lovely few weeks and I will see you then. As always, if you have any ideas of any rounds you'd like to see, then message me over on the Facebook page, and I will try to include them if I can. It's always nice to have some input to know what you guys want to be seeing. So yeah, have a lovely 4 weeks and I will see you all then. Bye guys. All right, bye everyone.